Hey everyone, welcome back to the B Studio, and today I'm here to talk about Sweet Magnolias Season 2 Episodes 3 and 4, titled The More Things Change and Walk of Faith. So, these are some pretty good episodes. I'm combining them just because I haven't had enough time to record them separately. Plus, it's been a few days since I've gotten one out. So I'm excited to talk about both of them because these two episodes actually fit well together, I think. A lot of the same themes going on. So let's go ahead and get started with Season 2, Episode 3, The More Things Change. We kick off with finding out that the Bulldogs lost state. And everyone's kind of super optimistic about it. They say we'll get them next time. Even Ty and Jackson are all, they're all mature about it. And then Cal throws a fit and Maddie catches him. And Cal explains that he has anger issues and he has trouble keeping them in check. And he doesn't do a good job of doing it. Definitely not. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a good thing to know about him, and, not everyone's perfect. It's just, he probably could have handled the situation better than literally throwing a temper tantrum, outside the school. I don't know, everyone else was, even the kids, you would expect the kids to, be upset about it, but no one else was, and except him. So I guess it introduces another storyline. Where it goes with that, I don't know, but yeah, that was interesting for sure. And then Ty and Kyle fight, and pretty much Ty kind of blames Kyle for him losing state, not directly, although he was kind of insinuating that, and that wasn't necessarily fair. And Kyle says, when are we going to talk about when your huge ego started everything? You had to take on Jackson twice. And Ty says, I was trying to protect you. And Kyle says, I was protecting you. And Ty said, good job. So yeah, fight between them. Whose side am I on? Well, I don't know. Kyle's being kind of moody. And Ty is also kind of being moody a little bit. But we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with this. Okay. Maddie then connects Kyle with a therapist, Trotter's husband, Ashley. And Ashley seems like a nice guy who can open up to, so maybe there's a chance that Kyle can actually talk to someone, and then we can finally figure out the truth on why he took Ty's car, which I hope will happen eventually. Elsewhere, oh my gosh, this is going to be hard to talk about. We find out that Helen lost the baby. This was sad. I did not see it coming, no. My mom and I were tear-eyed when that happened. The actress, Heather Hadley, I'm pretty sure, did such a great job with this. The tears, and they're just so real. She did such a great job. And Eric helped her with it, and that was great too. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to think about this. I mean, it's really sad. Helen, yeah, that's really sad for her. Yeah. And Eric, when he was crying, he must have had some sort of experience with that in the past, or maybe he was just upset for Helen. I mean, of course, he would automatically be the latter. I just don't know about the former, but yeah, I'm not sure. It's really sad for Helen, though. And then Annie and Jackson are getting closer, and Dana Sue tries to lecture her about it, and Annie said, just because you're confused about the guys in your life does not mean I'm confused about the guys in mine. That was kind of savage, and good for Annie to kind of put Dana Sue in her place, I guess. And yeah, there's still this love triangle between Annie, Dana Sue, well, not Annie, Ronnie, Dana Sue, and Jeremy. And then there's this, yeah, so there's that love triangle continuing. Meanwhile, we have this whole spa parking thing, that they're having parking violations in Serenity, and yeah, so that's kind of shady. I don't really care about it. But besides that, Helen's still upset, understandable, and I'm hoping, I don't think it's going to be, I don't know, because of what happened in the next episode, it kind of seems to be sweeping under the rug a little bit, but I'm glad she can actually have a hold on, just cry about it. And then Dana Sue and Ronnie kiss. The love triangle's heating up. I mean, that is her husband, or ex-husband. And then Maddie comes home and sees Kyle hugging Noreen. I had a feeling he was calling Noreen. It just made sense because of last season, but I get where Maddie's coming from. If she was upset, literally her ex-husband's ex, who he cheated on Maddie with, is here with her son. Yeah. But then again, Kyle, if Noreen's the person that Kyle can open up to, then I think that's just what it's going to have to come to. I think Maddie will have to accept that, and we can talk about that more in the next episode. But this one was good. I liked it. A lot of drama. There's a lot going on this one. Let's move over to episode 4. So, we have the parking storyline again. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like this storyline, really, but whatever. So, pretty much, they're pretty much, like, they're, pretty much only giving people parking tickets if they stay there after an hour when there's 2-hour appointments at the spa. So they have to find a way for people to not get tickets because that could ruin their business if people decide to quit. So they have to find another parking lot. However, it's kind of hard to find those in a small town. But there's a parking lot behind the spa called the Wilkinson, something like that. And Maddie's trying to figure out who's behind it. And there's a mysterious company. And I guess we'll figure that out in the next episode. And Cece's helping her with that. Again, I don't find this interesting, really. Why is there a parking drama? Why? Like, they could do so much more, but whatever. Meanwhile, Cece and Ty are growing closer. Is Ty really interested in Cece? I don't think so. I mean, I think it's kind of like he's just really confused and still mourning the baseball loss and everything, that he's just not really making time for Cece. At least now he is. At least now he can slightly open up to her. Yeah, their scenes were cute. I still kind of want Annie and Ty together at the end. But we'll wait and see what happens. Okay, so pretty much we kind of then cut to Cal. And apparently the school board is thinking of firing him after, you know, the baseball loss. They're all upset with him, and there's the vote. And guess who votes for Cal? Mary Vaughn does, who's Jackson's mom. And she said, I voted for you because you're going to make Jackson play instead of Ty in the next game. So there's some drama there for sure. And, yeah, what's Cal going to do? Is he going to listen to her and put Jackson on, or is he going to put Ty on because, you know, of his connection with him? Again, some more drama there. He does bring up Victoria, who's his ex, I'm pretty sure, to Maddie, and she seems a little bit off about that, or upset about that. Understandable. So, yeah, that's kind of it with that. So, pretty much, Annie catches Dana Sue and Jeremy kissing, and Annie is really upset about that. And she says, when are you going to tell Daddy about this? And Dana Sue kind of brushes it off. She tries to hug Annie, but Annie runs off. I totally get where Annie's coming from. Like, seeing her mom and her dad hanging out, and then her mom kissing another guy behind her back. That would be really tough. Like, yeah, I totally get where Annie's coming from. Dana Sue needs to make a decision, and luckily it seems like she kind of makes one at the end of this episode. So then let's move over to Maddie and Noreen. Maddie says, thank you for being here to talk to Kyle, but yeah, you can't show up without permission. And I'm sure she wants to lash out at Noreen about stuff and their past, but she just chooses to be mature about it and thank her for Kyle. And then, so that was a good thing. I think it's slowly maybe a Maddie and Noreen path of forgiveness, or even just a Noreen redemption arc, I think, is going to be good about this. And then we see Kyle and Ty go to Trotters for a yoga session, and then they finally start to get along, actually be brothers. That was sweet. I'm glad that they're starting to get along because that's really good. Okay, the other things going on are Helen wants a baby. She still wants a baby after her recent miscarriage. It might be a little bit too soon. I mean, I totally get that she still wants one. Just wish maybe she processed the miscarriage a little bit longer. But yeah, so she wants another baby, or a baby. Dana Sue breaks up with Jeremy. I think Jeremy will probably eventually come back, but it seems pretty evident that Dana Sue's going to go back to her husband. It makes sense because he's Annie's father, but I do feel bad for the farmer. I think I was rooting more for him in the love triangle. And then we also have this episode, Helen and Isaac are investigating Isaac's birth mom because his birth mom left a Bible, and she highlighted verses in it. And then Helen thinks of a connection. We don't know what the connection is, but I guess we'll find in the next episode. I don't know who his mom's going to be. It could be anyone. But yeah, great. These 2 episodes were great, except the parking lot storyline. But I don't know. I liked everything. I like this season a lot more than last season. I just think the stories are a lot more well done. The acting's good, especially with the teens. The teens are doing a great job, for sure. So I'll be back soon to talk about episode 5 in the next day or 2. So anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching my studio. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye everyone.